We have already discussed about the history of film. Yet, since we have received the textbooks, I feel like I should quickly summarize, a few points, so that you when you go through the text, you will have a better understanding of things. Okay. So I have to take, as I've told you in my previous classes, I'll take from the third module. Okay. So it starts from page number 57. The first two paragraphs are in fact a general introduction to film, that there's nothing so special about it, and when you read you will have an understanding of the things that are discussed up there. So what is more important is the first subheading, that is brief history of film. You will get questions from that area, so we have to get into some more details, like I just want to quickly go through the text. So when we discuss the history of film, as I've told you earlier also, there are few years that you have to remember. So first we will go through the timeline. The first important year is 1895. Then you have to remember the year 1914. Then we have 1920s. We'll just quickly, we have to mention about certain features in 1920s. Then we have 1927. Then you have mid 1930s, and then you have, lastly you have 1953. These are the important dates, or not dates, years that you have to remember. Also we just have to mention, like 1990s also, 1990s. Now, if I summarize what are the more important things in these years, first one, 1895, we know that Lumiere brothers, they could project films through their camera. So that is the significance of the year 1895. Then 1914, we know that that is the beginning. 1914 is in fact the beginning of First World War. At that time, we can see that there were several national film industries in Europe, US, and also in Russia. So that is a significance of 1914. That is the significance of 1914. I have told you to remember 1920s. Why? Because 1920s, the in 1920s we can see there was the emergence of, or to an extent, the growth of the studio system. So that is the significance of 1920s. 1927, I have mentioned it many times by now, the first feature length movie incorporating dialogue, the sound, you can say. The Jazz Singer, which was produced in USA, came in the year 1927. So that is the significance of 1927. Then I have asked you to remember mid 1930s. Mid 1930s, you can see color. From color was introduced in films, like from the black and white movies we shifted on to color movies. Okay. Then the next year that you have to remember is 1953. 1930s and 1940s, as I have told you earlier, cinema has become one of the principal form of popular entertainment. Then 1953, there was the introduction of cinema scope. So that is significance of 1953. And the last year that I asked you to remember is, like in 1990s. Why? Because 1990s, 1990s, you can say that there is a kind of a reversal in the like a reversal of a trend, like in the interest in cinema, from 1953, from 1950s onwards, you can see like television has become one of the most important popular medium of entertainment. So there is a slight, or you can say a marginal reversal in the trend, in the which came in the year 1990, especially with the introduction of multiplex cinemas. Okay, so that is the timeline that I wanted to discuss with you. Now we will quickly go through the history of cinema as given in your textbook.